All right, in this video, we are going to do a quick review here, getting ready for the recursion quiz. My first question here for you to try is what is wrong with this code and how could you fix it? So pause the video and see if you can figure out the problem. All right, so first problem is assuming you call it with something besides one, this is actually going to create infinite recursion because if we call find sum of, say, 10, right, it's going to return find plus 5, sorry, right here, plus find sum of 10 again. Okay, because that is not 1, so it's going to go down here and it's going to do this, and then it's going to keep doing it. So it'd be 5 plus 5, this find sum of 10, will this return another 5 plus find sum of 10. Okay, so we need to make this go down somehow. So probably n minus 1 or something like that would need to be there. That'd probably be the easiest way to fix it. All right, the other, so this looks like it's adding a bunch of strings of 5. So sometimes, again, what I do to catch base cases is like we have a base case of 1, but like if they passed in a 0, we might want to have a case for that. So we might want to make this like an else, if I can get my stupid thing here to work, an else if, and then we could do like if, sorry, I ran out of space, but there at the top you could do if n equals 0, we might want to return 0. Because we'd have 0 5s in that case. I think this is stringing together like a bunch of 5s. So if it's 0, return 0. If it's 1, return 5. In fact, we won't even have to have that at that point. Then we could just do if it's 1, return 5 plus find sum of 0. So we wouldn't even really need this case. But anyways, it doesn't really account for 0 or anything less. So again, I don't know how much we've talked about this in class, but you could also actually go less than or equal to 0, just in case they do something goofy like pass in a negative number. So we could maybe do less than or equal to 0, return 0, just to be safe. Okay, so on the quiz, you'll have to write one method. So here's one to practice. So we're going to do powers of 4 recursively. So if it returns, if you pass in 3, it'll return 3 4s multiplied together. If you do 5, it'll be 5 4s multiplied together. So again, just think of it in terms of base case and recursive step. Pause the video before watching the solution. Okay, so I'm gonna make it public. If you made it static, fine. If you didn't, no worries. It should return an int. And then I'm just gonna call it power. And I'm gonna take in how many 4s we're gonna have. Okay, so the base case, maybe we'll do if n is less than or equal to 0. Let's do 0. Then let's just return a 1, right? Because we want to like always multiply by 1. We don't want to return 0 there because like if I do power, as an example, if I do power of 1, I want that to be a 4. And so if it was 1, I might have the recursive step be do power 0 times 4. Okay, and so power 0 then has to return a 1. Otherwise, if you return a 0 there, you'll end up with a 0 right here, and then 0 times 4, and no matter how many times 4s you have here, it'll just come out as 0. So if it's less than or equal to 0, return 1. All right, and then for the rest of it, for the recursive step, I will just make it 1 simpler. So for that, I'm going to do else. I'm sorry, I kind of ran out of space here, but I'm going to return a 4 times power and then do 1 less. And again, once you hit n of 0, then it'll just return a 1. So you'll have a bunch of 4s multiplied together with a 1 on the end. Right, that's what you get is times a 1. So again, like basically power of 5, I just want to make that into 4 times power of 4, and then just keep going back, because power of 4 will be 4 4s multiplied together. Just keep going back until you hit 0 and then return a 1. Okay, I think that's it for that one. What's coming next? Yeah, where the heck are we? So, sorry, this kind of got cut off a little bit here, but hopefully you can see there's a Kahoot review to help get ready for the quiz. So participate in that, and then you can do the quiz on Schoology. So that's all I got. Hopefully these couple short questions get you ready along with the Kahoot. Doing those, and then you'll be ready for the quiz. All right, that's all I got for you. Have a good day.